entrepreneur. That's not what I've always done. I come from a banking background. So previously I've worked in the banking sector. I worked for 2 banks, and the last bank was the Central Bank of Kenya. I left employment. Well, I think about employment and sometimes I smile, because working in the bank, the one thing that was always on time, the one thing that, thank you, Susan Wambo, good morning and welcome. The one thing that was always on time, bless you. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Keep doing. Let's keep going. Let's get the hearts up. You know, when you hit the heart, there is a line at the bottom of the heart that pops balloons on your side. So please like and share the live. Please like and share the live. As you hit Megdes Denanesh. Good morning, Megdi. Hello, Megdi. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning and welcome. So as long as you hit the likes, there's a line at the bottom of the heart. It pops balloons on your side. Let's do this together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this together. Good morning, and you are very welcome. Good morning, and you are very welcome. So the conversation this morning, thanks for the follow, thanks for sharing the live, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the love, appreciated. Yes, it makes a difference. Yes, it makes a difference. And thank you for being on the live. If you can find a notebook and a pen as we do this, as we go through this, then if you can find a notebook and a pen, please take down keynotes as we go along. This is going to be a value conversation. This will be a value conversation. Invite your friends. Let them know that we are on and we are talking about the space of content creation and how you can build a business online, on social media, how you can create a business working from home. I'll share my journey. I had just started to share my journey. So previously I have worked in the banking sector. And I left employment because I didn't like being told what to do. I didn't like being told what to do. I wanted to be the boss. I don't know how many of you are like me. You want to be the boss. I wanted to be the boss. So I left employment and I started my own business. Well, the one thing I really miss about employment was the punctuality of the salary. The income was always on time. By the 25th, if you're a banker, you know your salary comes in on time. On the 25th, your salary comes in on time, on spot. I left employment, and when I went into business, I realized that the income is no longer what it was, timely. You have to do more to even get to take an income. Well, I built a business for over 20 years. I like to say that I built a highly successful business. My business covered most parts of Africa and parts of Europe. And because of the work that I was doing and my business, I got to travel to most parts of the world. I have traveled to most parts of the world in pursuit of information, in pursuit of expanding my business. I've traveled to most parts of the world. And I'm so grateful because this is what I tell people. Travel is fun. Travel exposes you. Travel opens up your way of thinking. Travel is just one of those things that I like to say. Travel can change how you look at things. So I'm truly grateful for the opportunity that I get to travel globally. I've been to most parts of the world. Yes, I've been to virtually all the continents. So that's the other thing about running a business. I get to travel. I then built a business that came to an end. A 20-year-old business that came to an end. Why did the business come to an end? Why did that business come to an end? Why did that business come to an end? A 20-year-old business coming to an end. Why did I close that business? I closed that business. It's the only thing I knew for over 20 years. I closed that business because the business stopped making sense and the business was no more making sense. So the business had to go. The business was not making sense and the business was not making sense. So I closed the business. I found myself at home with nothing to do. I don't know if you've ever closed the business. I have. I closed the 20-year-old business. I'm sitting at home. I'm wondering what next. I'm wondering what will I do with my time. I now have time on my hands. Previously, I went to work. I went to my business. I would wake up and have somewhere to go. Now I am waking up and I don't have somewhere to go. I'm waking up and the day is very long. So I was wondering, what is my next, what do I do next? I call that place where you don't have a job or a business, I call that place no man's land. For the first time in many years, I didn't have a job. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Good morning, Gargadon. Hello and good morning. Thank you for the love. Thank you for liking the live. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Yes, please invite your friends. Please share the live. Please like the live. Please invite your friends. Let them know we are talking about content creation. Invite your friends. Let them know we are talking about content creation. The subject today is content creation is golden. The conversation this morning is content creation is golden. That's the conversation. Content creation is golden. No matter where you are at in life, you want to learn the art of content creation. That's what I'm sharing this morning. So I closed the 20-year-old business because it was not making sense. So I found myself with time on my hands. On one hand, on my left hand, I had my remote. On the right hand, I was watching videos on my phone. I would watch videos and then I would recharge my phone and continue to watch videos. Yes. So I discovered I was spending a lot of time online. Over to you with a question, ladies and gentlemen. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Thank you, Gargadon. Hey, good morning, my friend. How are you? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Invite your friends. They're going to enjoy this conversation. If you have a friend who's saying they're looking for something to do, I've been in that space. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I was looking for something to do. I didn't have a job, a business, or a career. So I found myself in no man's land. Yes. Thank you, Kakvala. Yes, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So how much time are you spending online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time are you spending online? Please type the answer in the comments. Yes. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Well, I would spend 5 to 6 hours online. I would spend 5 to 6 hours online. In fact, it got to a point I was asking myself, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? I asked myself a question, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? Then I discovered something. I watched a gentleman with a whiteboard and a marker pen, and he was teaching something. Now, whatever he was teaching was making sense. And evidently, the gentleman was making sense. He's a gentleman from South Africa. So I didn't even know him. It was right here on social media. In fact, what made me stop my scroll and listen to him is because I asked, what can he be teaching with a whiteboard and a marker pen? What I asked is, what could he be teaching with a whiteboard and a marker pen? I paused to listen to him. And I say again, it's because whatever he was saying was making sense, and evidently he was making sense. 8 hours, I online remote worker. Okay, good morning, Mutahi Sam. Welcome. Thank you, Kakvala. Beautiful. All right. So I paused now next because the line of conversation was getting interesting. He wrote down 2 keywords, and that's what I'm going to put down. He talked about social media. He talked about social media. And he also talked about digital. He also talked about digital skills. He talked about social media and digital skills. Let me say something. 10 years ago, if you had told me that I'd be working from home, doing what I do today, I would have not believed you. I would have not thought it possible, because this world did not exist for me before 10 years. I came to this space June of last year. So when I had these 2 words, I said, I want to understand. I want to learn. How can I benefit from social media? How can I benefit from digital skills? Ladies and gentlemen, there are 5 billion people who come online every day. 5 billion. On all the social media platforms, there are 5 billion people. And these people come online because they're either looking for information or education. Number 1, if you're writing it down, they are coming online because they're either looking for information and education, or they're looking for entertainment, or both. So you're going to find people who come online because they're looking for education, entertainment, or both. Over to you again. Which one brings you online? Are you looking for education or entertainment or both? Please type your answer in the comments. Please type your answer in the comments. Remember, this morning the conversation is content creation is golden. That's the subject of our conversation this morning. Content creation is golden. That's the subject this morning. Content creation is golden. That's the subject this morning. All right. Blessed says both. Tinder says education. Thank you for the feedback. Anybody else? Okay. Education, Geoffrey. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Yes. Good, good, good. So now we say education, and I've seen both. Yes. Now. Achieve this 5 gifters in 15 minutes. Let's see how this goes. Let me pin it there. Every day I learn new things. Every day I learn something new. Yes, and thank God for technology. Thank God for social media. Every day I'm learning something new. So that's part of the reason why I love what I get to do. I come from a generation, we say BC, before the computer. So my generation, people didn't go to computer college because there were very few then. You know, there were very few computer colleges. So I'm BC, born before the computer. So I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate. So what am I doing on the digital space? What am I doing learning a new skill? Let me say it again. Ignoring technology, ignoring new information is to your disadvantage. This is what I tell anybody who is on social media today. You want to understand the value of social media and digital skills. These two are the now big thing. Why? You're already on social media right now. You've already said you're spending 2 to 3 hours online. The average person is spending 3 to 4 hours per day online. I live in Kenya, and our statistics are even higher on how much time people are spending online. What does that tell you? There are 5 billion people who are either waiting to hear from you on education or entertainment. You have to choose one of the two or both, and decide that you're going to look at content creation not just as something to pass time with, but you're going to look at content creation for the value it brings. Because content creation is sending a lot of value to people's homes. Content creation is sending a lot of value for people in their homes. Content creation is the now big thing. Let me ask you, when is the last time you either bought a newspaper or watched a television for news? Because on social media, you get all the news updates on social media. So social media is not just for entertainment and education. You're also getting information timely on social media. Hello, Offset Man Image. Thank you very much, Tinder. Good morning. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, it makes a difference. Thank you so much. Yes, the hearts, the love makes a difference. Appreciated. Thank you very much. So what we are saying this morning is having a mobile phone, having internet access, having access to social media, having access to understand the place for content creation. The subject this morning is content creation is golden. How you can benefit from social media, and particularly around content creation. And I was just sharing and saying, I didn't know this space before last year. I didn't even know that you can do content creation. In fact, I thought these social media platforms were for dancing. I was only on the content on the social media to watch other people's content. So there are 4 people you're going to find on social media. There are 4 people you'll find on social media. Number 1 is the content consumer. The content consumer. The content consumer will be scrolling through videos, will be watching other people's content. They're just scrolling through. That's the content consumer. They simply scroll through people's content. Number 2, there is the content creator. Now, who is a content creator? Anybody who posts videos, pictures, words, or music on social media. Anybody who makes a contribution on the social media space that is either pictorial or videos or words, that is content that goes into the marketplace. Now, about content creation, we have identified two places. You can either create entertainment or educational content. Irene Madola is asking, how can we meet for tutorial and package? Hello, Irene Madola. Good morning. Yes, everything is on my profile. All of it is on my profile. Everything, all my good, thank you for asking. All my details are on my profile. Nothing hidden. Choose how you want us to interact. As long as you're following me, you can go to my profile and pick how you would like us to interact. Everything, all my details are on my profile. What time I come on live, how you can access me, nothing hidden, everything is on my profile. Feel free to reach out, yes. And also you can get to joycewawerudigital.com. You can actually get to joycewawerudigital.com, the website, www.joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. You're going to see something that looks like paper clips. Hit the paper clips. It will send you right into joycewawerudigital.com. Excellent. Thanks for the follow. Appreciated. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the follow. Appreciated. Share this information with people you love. Let them know the conversation is on social media, content creation. Let them know what we are talking about this morning. You know, people are looking for something to do. There is somebody who is in transition right now. They are leaving employment. They have lost a job. There's somebody right now whose business has just come to an end. They are closing the doors on their business. They've been hanging in there onto that business, hanging on to that business. They know it's not working, but they've made a decision to close that business. Perhaps you're on this live and you're wondering, what can I do for extra income? You're on this live and you're looking for ways to improve your financial situation. You already understand one source of income is not enough. And that's why this morning we are talking about the place of content creation as an avenue for income. Even if you're shy, when we talk about content creation, you can create faceless content. Number one, you can create faceless content. You don't have to show your face if you're camera shy. I know a lot of people are camera shy. I'm not camera shy, so mine is okay. I'm not camera shy, but I know that there are people who are camera shy. And this is what my mentor in America says. My mentor says she was camera shy. In fact, she says she was a reserved person. But when she started to do her digital business, the shyness went away because of the result. So sometimes your result can take away your shyness. You can have, there's a boldness and a confidence that comes into play when your financial situation improves. Who agrees with me? Anybody who agrees with me? Your financial situation can add confidence to who you are. Your financial situation can add confidence to who you come out to be, to your audience or to the people who listen to you. So we are on content creation. I concur. Thank you, Tinda. Yes. Thank you, Tinda. Yes. Thank you. Yes. 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 So even if you're shy, you will be taught how to create faceless content. Because what I'm sharing with you is education that will teach you how to create content on social media. It's an educational course or program that will teach you how to create content on social media. I know you know people whose lives have been transformed by content creation on social media. And that's the third category of people. They are called influencers. They are called influencers. So number one, we've talked about the content consumer. Number two, we've talked about the content creator. Number three, we are talking about the influencer, the social media influencer. That person who works on creating, seeking such a transformation. Thank you, Tinda. Yes, yes, we are going to talk about that this morning. That's why I am here. We are talking about that this morning. Yes, can be done. Yes, can be done. So the second one is on, the third one is on influencers on social media. And number four is the social media expert. The fourth category of a person is a social media expert. So let me go this over again. We have the content consumer, we have the content creator, we have the influencer, and number four, we have the social media expert. Now, Who will benefit from these skills? Because what we're talking about is new skills. We are talking about social media and digital skills. Who will benefit from these skills? Number one, and thank you, Bison Timbayad, for sharing. Thank you, Bison Timbayad, for sharing the live. Number one, if you are running a business, for example, like Bison Timbayad must be running a Timbayad. Yes, if you're running a physical existing business and your business is not on social media, following the program that I market, you're going to be taught how to advertise your business on social media. If your business is not, thank you, Bison, if your business is not on social media and you want to learn how to maximize your business's presence on social media, you're going to benefit from the information I'm sharing with you. So number one, if you have an existing business, it's not doing as well as you would like it to do, or you want to expand your business, you can bring your business on social media so that you get customers online. But you need the skill, you need to understand how to bring your business online. So that's the first person. You have a business and you want to bring it online. Number two, somebody like me. I was doing nothing. I was looking for something to do. I had just closed the 20-year-old business and I was looking for something to do. Let me tell you, when an entrepreneur closes a business, the challenge is always, what will I do next? The question in the mind is always, what can I do? And if you've come from what I was doing, which was paying office rent, paying salaries, operational costs, I mean, there are the overheads around running a traditional business, and they are not small overheads. I was paying rent in Nairobi Westlands. I had a huge office. I had a workforce. I had stocks, etc. Sometimes I look back and I just smile and I wonder, what was that about? Sometimes I look back and I wonder, what was I really doing? Yeah. So that's number two person. You're looking for something to do. You're looking for, what can I do next? Number three is somebody who understands you can no longer live on no source of income. Somebody who understands one source of income is not enough. So you're looking for passive income and you're looking for multiple streams of income. You're looking for passive income and you're looking for multiple streams of income. So these are the three categories of people who will benefit from this information. One, you have an existing business. Two, you're looking for something to do. You're in between jobs, in between businesses. You're looking for something to do to give you income. And number three, you know that one source of income, no source of income is not sustainable. You want passive income, you want multiple streams of income. So that's just the setup. Those are the three people who will benefit from this information I'm sharing with you. Now, nowadays, you're going to hear popular or big words. I call them the big words. You're going to hear big words like high cost of living, inflation. These big words are simply high cost of living, recession. All these big words are simply saying one thing. They are eating into your income, which therefore means you want to focus on new income, passive income, multiple streams of income. And the conversation this morning is content creation is golden. The conversation this morning is content creation is golden. That's the subject we are on this morning. So like I said, I didn't know anything about content creation before June of last year. For me, it was brand new information. I'm not tech smart. I'm not digitally compliant. I didn't even go to computer college. But what am I doing on the digital space? I simply understood times and seasons. One big word. Let me say the 4 big words that you want to remember the whole day today. Write them down if you can. Number 1, artificial intelligence. Number 2, social media. Number 3, the digital economy. Number 4, the global economy. These 4 words. Let me say them again. When do I start? What do I need to start? Hello, Grace Mbatia. Good question. I'm going there right now, Grace. And thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much. When do I start? What do I need to start? Excellent question, Grace. Hello, John Nino. I'm very well. And how are you today? I'm very well. I'm very well. So let's get started. What do you need to do to get started? Number 1, identify a course or a program that will teach you skills. Number 1, Identify a course or a program that will teach you skills. Now, for me, I identified an educational program. Identify a course or a program. A course or a program. Identify a course or a program. Identify a course or a program. I identified a course and a program. It's an American program. Yes, identify a course or a program. Yeah. Not sure if I'll use that board, but I'll use another. Okay, I have another board. So number one, identify a course or a program that you can start with. Identify a course or a program. In this case, I identified an educational program that will give you the digital and social media skills. So number one, identify the course or the program. In this case, identified a program. It's an American educational program created by an American entrepreneur. Why I went for this program is because of the mentorship. I had just closed the business, so I was looking for a mentor. I wanted somebody who would walk the journey with me. For the longest time, I had been the one giving to others. I now wanted to be the one to receive. The place of mentorship, the place of skills is a place that I truly value. You're in business. You want a business mentor. You want a business coach. In this case, this program comes with access to mentors, coaches, tutors, and trainers inside the program. Now, I'm still answering Grace Mbatia's question, which is how do I start and when do I start? You can start today. One, identify the program. The program I'm sharing with you is called the Legacy Builder Program. It's an American program created by an entrepreneur who I think her thinking was the program would serve America. But thank God for social media, because the program traveled from America. It came through South Africa. I was right here on social media. I got the information from a gentleman in South Africa. Now, the South Africans have done this business for the last over 1 year. People in South Africa have done this business for over 1 year, and they have very interesting results. They are doing pretty well for the last over 1 year. I think they have over 18 people who by South African rand can be called rand millionaire. Over 18 of them. So I got this information from somebody in South Africa. But then immediately I got the information, I took action. I listened to the information, then I took action. I listened, then I took action. It's one thing to get information, and it is another to take action. Information plus action equals transformation. Information plus procrastination equals television. Since I got started in June, there are people who come and watch me, but they don't take the action to start the business. They just watch me and they say, we are watching. We are going to make a decision. They are still watching, but the one who takes action has a result. I took the action, I put in the work, I took the education, I took the coaching, I took the training, I now have a result. So number one is the program. The program is beginner friendly. You don't need to be computer literate to do what I do. The education, the program will take you step by step. The program will take you through step by step to understand what you need to do. I like so much. Oh, Shafiko, good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Thank you. So the program will teach you what you need to do. So you don't even need any previous work experience. The course will train you, number one. It is beginner friendly, number two. Number three, inside the program, you're going to get certification. Inside the program, you're going to get certification or accreditation. You access the education, you get certified, and you can market the same education. Let me repeat those three things again. You access the education, you get accreditation or certification, and you can market the very same education. I want you to visualize or imagine whichever course you studied, whichever education you have acquired, if you went back to the same place where you studied and they allowed you to market the same education, but you keep the full school fees. You keep the value of the school fees. You keep the whole amount. That is what I have been allowed to do, and that's what this business will allow you to do. You access the education, you use the education, you market the education and resell it, and then you get to keep 100% commission. Yes, Ngetich, good morning. How long does the program take? There is no time limit. I'm going to explain the 4 programs. You're the one, it's a self-paced program with daily interactions. In other words, there is no end to the education. It's an ongoing program. That's why we're not calling it a course. That's why we're calling it a program, because you get daily updates and mentoring calls from the mentors in America. Yes, Tinda, how about the cost of the program and the duration? I love the questions. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for the interactions. Yes, it makes it good for me to be able to take the questions and answer them. Let's go there now. All right. So the program I've dealt with, it's beginner friendly. You're getting the education, the certification, and you can now resell the same program and you keep the 100% profit. Now, number 2, the program will need to sit on a website. You see, education normally sits in a book. Normally, when we talk about education normally sits inside a book like this. Education normally sits inside a book, but this is digital education. It will need to sit. This is digital education. It will need to sit on a website. So this educational program will sit on a website. The website will sit on a domain. So you need the 3 things together. You will need a website, a domain, and a program. You don't need to be tech smart. You don't need to set up the website. It has already been done for you. We call it a done for you website. So you need 3 things together: the program, the website, the domain. Let me go through those together again. You need the actual educational program. It will need to sit on a website. The website is the house, and you need to sit on a domain. The domain is like the estate or the address. So those are the 3 things you need: a program, a website, and a domain. It's like saying my name is Joyce. I'm sitting on this chair inside my house. My name is Joyce. I'm sitting on this chair inside my house. That's another way of explaining it simply. That's the simplest way I can explain it. So you need the 3 things: the program, the website, and the domain. You need the 3 things together. Now, it's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. This program has been created similar to Netflix. What do I mean? The same one program that I have purchased is the same one program that I'm marketing even today. I purchased the program in June of last year. It's the same program I am reselling today. The same one program I bought in June last year is the same program I am marketing today. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees, no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting. This is not multi-level marketing. This is not crypto. This is not forex. This is not trading. This is digital marketing, education for social media. So I'm marketing e-learning courses. By saying you get certified, meaning after learning you do. There is no is it after? Okay, so I'm going there. Thank you, Ngetich. Thank you, Ngetich. Hey, I like that. Yes, I like. I'm happy you're taking keen attention. Very good. I'm going to come to that as well. All right, I like that. So inside the program, you're not sitting a physical. I know when you think about an exam, it's not complicated. The same course you have studied, you're going to be examined on it. It's not complicated. It's not geometry, algebra. If I can do this, you can do this. It's not complicated. The accreditation will be around what you have studied. It's like going to driving school. You get a license because you can now drive. So I can only relate it to those 2. In fact, the accreditation is you become a master reseller. You're certified as a digital marketer, master reseller. Yes, you can now resell. I'll show you on the laptop in just a minute. Let's go to the how much. We said you need the 3 things together. Let's now go to the how much. Because we've explained, let's go to the how much. You need a program, a website, and the domain. It's a once-off purchase, but you can now resell the same program to as many customers as you want. There is no limit on how many customers will buy the program from you. There is no limit on how many customers will buy the program from you. You can sell to as many as you can. Remember, I said it's about content creation. The program will teach you how to create content. then the website will take over and do the follow-up on your behalf. The website will take over and do the follow-up on your behalf. You create the content, then the website takes over. When we talk about content creation, remember you are a solution provider. You're going to be creating content around the problem solving that you need to do for your potential customers. What are the problems you see in real life situations today? What is it that your content can attract somebody who is looking for a solution about? For example, let's talk about retirees and pensioners like me. They are looking for something to do when they retire from home. Let's talk about somebody who is in business and their business is struggling. They are wondering, how can I have an extra source of income? You create content around that. So you're going to be taught how to create content inside the program. There is something called a content vault. There is something called launch to profit in 7 days inside the program. So it's a step-by-step process. It's a step-by-step process that you're following. So number one, the website is automated. So you create the content and then the website takes over, and the website now handles your potential customers. The website will be doing follow-up on your behalf. You don't need to call your relatives and friends. This is not where this is not disturbing marketing. This is called attraction marketing. So the three things: program, website, and domain. The domain obviously is going to be your identity or your address online. The domain will be your identity or your address online. I would recommend you go for yourname.com. I would recommend you go for yourname.com. I would recommend you go for yourname.com. Like I went for joycewawerudigital.com. I went for joycewawerudigital.com. Yes, I went for joycewawerudigital.com because we are building your brand online. How long does each program take? I'm coming there now, Bonangetich. Thank you for asking. Let's go there now. Let's go now to each of the programs. Now, there are 4 different programs created similar. The 4 different levels are similar to the educational, how do I say? Similar to the education that we go through, similar to the steps in the formal education. Yes, there is a level like high school, like diploma, like degree, like masters. You choose where to start. You can start at any of the 4 levels. The first level is called the launch pad. You're launching into the digital space. Now, you need 3 things. The actual website is done for you by the company. You're only plugging in your picture and your profile. The website is $39. The domain is $55, and we get the domain from GoDaddy. The program itself is $100. So it's 100 plus 39 plus 55. So to begin on the first level, which is Launchpad, is $194. You have the program, you have the website, and you have the domain. You now have the 3 things together. You have the program, you have the website, and you have the domain. You now have the 3 things together. Remember, I've said it's a once-off purchase. You can now market the program that is inside your website. Where? Right here on social media. How? Create content to attract your perfect customer. Create content to attract your perfect customer. When the customer likes what you're saying, they will purchase from you. And anytime the customer purchases, you keep the entire value of the program. You purchase the program for $100. Your customer purchases the same program from you, which is $100. You get to keep the $100. So another customer comes, $100. Another customer comes, $100. So there is no limit on how many customers you can resell the program to. That's why it's called master resale rights. You started on $100. Let's assume in this month of April, you focus on having 5 customers. That's $500. You started on 100, you now have 500. Put aside 300, enjoy yourself. Use 200, upgrade to the next level. The first level I said is Launchpad, which is $100. The second level is Blueprint. Blueprint is $300. Then we have the Digital Mastery, $600. The highest level is $900, which is the Legacy Builder program. Remember, I said it's a program, a website, and the domain. Those are the three things you need. Let me write down the four programs so that we break it down further. So number one is the Launchpad. Launchpad we have said is 100. Then we have said the Blueprint is 300. Then the Digital Mastery is 600. And the Legacy Builder is 900. This is a business you can work from anywhere in the world. So Launchpad, Blueprint, Digital Mastery, and Legacy. These are the four programs. Launchpad we have said is 100, 300, 600, and $900. Plus, each of them goes with the domain plus the website fee. You're the one who chooses where to start. So in total, this is 194, 394, 694, 994. Once off, no monthly fee, no renewal. This is what I tell people in my country, because in my country, I've traveled to most countries in the world. The one most famous business that a lot of young people like to start is a motorcycle business. In Kenya, we call it boda boda. In Nigeria, they call it Okada. In Uganda, they call it Boda. The value of a brand new motorcycle is possibly close to the Legacy Builder program. But the question I always ask young parents when their sons who complete high school or university ask to get a brand new motorcycle, this is what I tell them. This is what I tell them. Yeah, this is what I tell them. This is what I tell them. Anybody who is thinking to start a motorcycle business, the equivalent is here, is the Legacy Builder. You're getting access to mentors, coaches, no recruiting, no referral, no upline, no downline. It's not MLM, it's a digital business. It is a digital business. That's what we are talking about. It's a digital business. It's a digital business. Yeah. So this is the question I always ask somebody who has just bought a brand new motorcycle and you're taking it to the road and waiting for a customer. How soon can you be able to recoup that's a phone call. Sorry, it was a phone call. Hey. Yeah. So how soon, I always ask somebody, how soon do you think you can be able to recoup on the investment on the motorcycle? I started my business in June of last year. I'm not tech smart. I just followed a step-by-step process. I was coachable, willing to put in the work. I discovered that you can upscale my skills. I'm learning new things. I didn't know content creation. I didn't even understand what digital marketing was. I didn't even know what attraction marketing is. But here I am. If I had not started, I would not have a story to tell. I can now say I have a story to tell. I have customers in America. I have customers in South Africa, in Canada. I have customers in Angola. I have customers in London, Dubai. I have customers in Sudan, Somalia, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. I have customers from virtually even some countries I've never been to, like Japan and New Zealand. I have customers in Finland and Sweden. How come? How come? Because I learned what it means to create content. You create content and the website takes over. You can have international customers because your website is international. You can have international customers because you're creating content on social media. So this morning the conversation was content creation is golden. This morning the conversation was content creation is golden. That's the conversation this morning. Yes. Yeah. Any question for me? Something you've not understood? I hope I've answered your questions. Let me go back to see the questions so that I answer the questions. I think the information has perhaps answered the questions. How about the cost? I've explained that. Thank you. I've answered. I think I've answered the questions. Any question that is unanswered, please? I believe I've answered the questions. Yeah. Any question that is not answered, any question, clarification, something that you feel is not answered. Good morning. How are you? Hey, from Nigeria, both, and good, 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 good. Thank you very much. Yes, good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. Any question for me? Any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? Any question? If you want to get started, the detail is on my profile. The detail is on my profile. Yes, how to get started. It's right there on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. joycewawerudigital.com. That's how you get started. The information is on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. That's how you get started. On which of the 4 programs are you? I'm on the legacy. I started on the legacy. Good question. Okay, good. Where are you from? Okay, I'm from Kenya. I live in Kenya. I live in Kenya, but I've traveled all over the world, and my business is global. Yes, and you can build an international business. Thanks for asking. I'm on the Legacy Builder. So I started on the Legacy Builder because I wanted to market all 4. I started on the Legacy Builder because I wanted to market all 4. Good question. If you purchase the Launchpad, that's the only one you can sell. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now sell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. If you purchase the Digital Mastery, you can now sell all 3. If you purchase the Legacy Builder, you can sell all 4. So I went directly to the Legacy Builder so that I'm able to sell all 4. Yeah. Yes. Can you make a success? Good question. Thank you for asking. Let me say it this way. One of my customers started in July of last year, and she started on the Launchpad. And in starting on the Launchpad, she's a university student. She didn't even have the capital. She started on borrowed capital. But she went directly to the Launchpad. And this is what she told me. She told me, if what you're saying is the way it is, I want to start. She's a university student. She was paying her hostel fee. Her parents were struggling with her school fees. She told me, I want to borrow to start. So she started on the Launchpad. She's an ICT student. She understands social media. She went all in and she started. Within 12 days, she had 9 customers. And which means she upgraded from the Launchpad to the Legacy Builder. And she did that on profit. So can it be done? You put in the work, you get the result. You put in the work, you get the result. It simply depends on, are you putting in the work? Are you putting in the work? Be willing to put in the work. The discussion this morning was content creation is golden. What kind of content are you creating? What kind of content are you creating? Go through the training, go through the program. I am on Launchpad and I'm sorry to hear that. So one, I want you to go through, so you want to go through the program, go through the content of what you purchased. Get access to the mentors. Put in the work. That is what I would recommend. Put in the work. You know, you purchased the program. What kind of content are you creating? How many videos have you posted since you started? How many videos have you posted since you started? Okay, so I see 45 plus. Let's have a conversation after the live. Let's have a conversation after the live. I'm available. I'm willing to share with you. I'm willing to show you what I've learned over time. I'm accessible, I'm available, and I'm willing to show you what I have learned over time. So please reach out to me and I'll take you through. Most welcome. You're welcome. My details are on my profile. Let's have the conversation going. And you're very welcome. And thanks for asking. Which country are you in, Canary? Which country are you in, Canary? Canary, which country are you in? Hey, thanks for the flowers. Thank you. Which country are you in? Thanks for the gift. Appreciated. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thanks, thanks. South Africa. Okay. Yeah. I got the information from South Africa. I'm from Kenya. Hey, you're welcome, Grace. Oh, bless you, Grace. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Yes. Oh, bless you, bless you. Thank you very much. Compliment appreciated. Yes. This is what I say. I took time to understand. I invested in myself. You know, people invest in many things, but the number one investment should be on yourself. The number one investment should be that you invest in yourself. Get a new skill. So I invested in myself, in skills, in education. I believe in the place of following the mentor. I believe in following the process step by step. I'm doing exactly what the mentor says. I have access to a mentor who comes to give skills on a daily basis. You get skills from the mentors on a daily basis. Every day the mentor is online sending you a video, what to do every single day. So you're not on your own. And that's why I'm so glad that I started. I'm glad I have a result. I'm glad that I even took the initiative to get started. If I never got started, I would not have anything to say. But for the fact that I had the courage, of course I was worried. I had my concerns. I had my doubt. Number one, doubt your doubt. Number two, take the action. Because you're seeing people talking about building income, passive income, multiple streams of income, digital marketing, content creation. I mean, that is a brand new way of doing business. And people are thriving. People are transforming their lives. People are getting results. If they can do this, why not you? If I can do this, why not you? Believe in yourself. Have the courage to invest in yourself. Today is the best day when you can say yes. I said yes to somebody I had never seen in South Africa. I said yes because I said he is talking something that is what I have been looking for. In fact, I had prayed to God and told God, give me two things. I told God, give me a business that will give me ease and grace. I had worked very hard. I was looking for ease and grace. I was looking for ease and grace. God answered my prayer. In fact, my prayer was ease and grace. God answered my prayer. I work from home. I used to pay office rent. I used to pay salaries for workers. I now work from home. It's the same internet I was using. It's the same smartphone I was using. It's just my time to understand the business. I have access to mentors in America. If you knew the price to hire a personal coach or mentor, what people pay, and yet I am getting it inside the education at no extra fee inside the program. There is no monthly cost. There is no monthly overhead. The same one program I have sold over and over. I continue to sell the same program to Canada, America, South Africa, London. I have customers in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia. I have customers and I'm sitting in my house. It's my internet and my time. It's my internet and my time. How much more do I need to tell you for you to really understand content creation is golden? Content creation is the next big thing. You're looking to get started. I've shared with you how I started. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. And content creation, look at the problems that are around us in community and society. Learn the skill to create content, to be a provider of solutions. We cannot continue to be part of the problem. We must be solution providers. In life, the people who are making it big time are the people who solve problems. The more problems you solve, the more income you take home. Now, for you to be able to solve problems, identify the problem, acquire a new level of skill, and then become a solution provider. So, as long as you're following me, you're going to get a notification anytime I come on live. Subscribe, follow, so that when I come on live, you get a notification. Be safe from the fake accounts. This is my only account. Be safe from the fake accounts. Yes, if somebody is sending you an inbox, a DM, they are chatting with you, it's not me. They could be using my face and my video. It's not necessarily me, and that's for the people on TikTok. Yes, if somebody could be using your video, it's not necessarily me. Please be safe. Please be safe. Be safe. Please be safe. Yes. Please be safe. Yes. 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 If somebody is chatting with you, tell them to turn on the video on the phone call. Yes, tell them to turn on the video. You can see me live, so ask them to turn on the video. Yeah, yeah. Any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? Something you've not understood? So I'll be back here on the live at 5 p.m. in the evening. I come on live at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. East African time. I'll look forward to see you on the next live. I hope I've served you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I have shared with you the options on how you can get started. Feel free to reach out to me and let's get you started. Today could actually be the best day for you to get started. Consider this. You deserve the best. Invest in yourself. Make April that month where you will say, in April, I did something that completely changed my financial future. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. God bless you. Good day and bye-bye. Okay, YouTube. Thank you very much.